You looking for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life? Then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
Well, greetings all. Blessings everyone. Thank you for joining us for tonight's channeling. I have no idea what to expect tonight, but it's been quite interesting as for activities, as for energies. So I'll let the beings bring in what they like to. The visitations I've been having recently. So with that said, and we have another webinar tomorrow. It all works out well. So, all right, much love everyone, and here we go. See you on the other side. Greetings. I am Raphael, once again. Blessings to you. As we connect your energies with angelic energies, allow a peacefulness to come through. A peacefulness that is not recognized enough in your world, as you can tell. So the hostilities, yes, through diversity here on this earth that has been placed here in your ancient times to keep you separated from each other. Much of that is being released throughout your world as for thinning out its control over the human race. Diversity as for keeping you from each other. These blockages are being removed slowly because many are not truly ready for that. They need it for their ascension process of warning that they came here to do is isolation from others for certain reasons. As you become more connected, these blockages you have will be removed, and some wish not to remove them too soon because they have much to learn from those experiences. And there's a new type of elderly coming into your world. A more awakened elderly, more connected to spirit, because I realize, of course, this will be some time for us to fully move in. As your new elderly, will not be afraid of death at all. And those numbers will grow in generations to come. Your generation. And that is what we are looking forward to. We see too many that are afraid to cross over, wish to stay here forever because of their belief systems. Much still has much fear. Many do. To see that being removed would bring much happiness to us, and see the souls not beat themselves up so much. Send light to you in this incarnation, but also, yes, the tree people, the sand people, the elementals, send their love, of course, in your soul growth as you advance yourself spiritually, as the eyes open more. But yes, your world still has much to learn, but it is a gradual process where we cannot go into right now. Greetings. One moment. My name is Round. I am with the crab people. Many of you have incarnations with us. Many have brought their karma here, as you can tell. Where you have gangland, much of our energies are there at this time. Many wars have not been finished, and they take those incarnations to finish them. That is not all reptilian. Much of our energies are with the Latino energies. But of course, they take it too far in this incarnation, because many of them are lost. They don't know who they are. They try to connect to this human perspective to, yes, release. And they find they stumble with their identity. They have an identity crisis. So they go into war because they feel that's all they got and wish for a short life, as you can tell with the cartels. We're not so much Mexican. That's more reptilian, even gray. Just so you know what you're dealing with. Just in case you meet a crab person, they have issues. So most of them came through war into this incarnation to clear out much, but found it impossible to do so. Another thing, your sand people reincarnated, visited here shortly, didn't they? They have many messages for you. It was quite interesting to see them here. They don't usually connect to humans. Many of them are from Alpha Centauri, Vega. They are with the shamans. Yes, to a certain degree, they are part of a healing process on their world, but they are careful on who they connect to. Most of them do not have body. But there's mostly energy throughout your sands of your earth that they do connect to, which connects to you, which connects to them, which brings understanding to them of your race. Just like your animal kingdoms, how they learn much from you, well, your sand learns much from you too. You have not connected to your grass people yet, have you? Those days are coming. That is all I have for this time. The reason I brought up those cartels is because if anyone connects to them, you will understand their energies. Some of them already have an idea they are from another planet. A lot of them are Syrians too, but with our energies also, which bring us conflict with them because they are disconnected with nature, because they are very Earth-like. They come from planets that are very similar to yours, which is disconnected from nature. So why not come to a world where you're familiar with? Blessings. Greetings. I am a Venetian. You can call me V. God. There was a Martian that wished to come through, but it did not make it. It was a little bit. That one is named Wayne, and he is not made. I believe he will connect. He is a blue Martian, and he is still learning these ways. You can say he's here to listen. It's so new. Many have been welcomed here to speak from your worlds that are close by. Many of you are Venetians. And in these incarnations here, you bring a calmness, a place of chaos. Your energies here are many are star seeds. They're aware of our energies. To bring a calm to a place of that wishes you not to be in that error. Wishes you to be what others wish you to be, if that makes sense to you. But many Venetians still find their identity, no matter of the peer pressure, to be what others think they should be. That is the Venetian way. Many other species are here. They have their way also of that, but here is easily manipulated. With us, we are kind of hard-headed in that direction. You do find some of us in your gay and lesbian areas and your trans. Yes, many of those have Venetian energies, not necessarily a star seed of ours, but they had incarnations with us and remember that stubbornness to be who they are. Not all are that way. Some intermediate are somewhat like us. Okay, not many, very few. They have incarnations with us. Yes, those in your media, but they have forgotten much of our ways, though. They are, you can say, the lost children. Very direct, they are hard-headed, but have lost their way. So there are questions here, I believe. Happy to answer them.
Yes, thank you very much. First is Stacy.
Hi there, nice to meet you. Never heard of the Venetians.
Yes, from Venus.
Oh.
And not like your TV show V. That is not us. That is, we are far from that energy.
Well, that's good to know for comparison.
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't expecting Venetian, but I have a couple questions if it's okay.
Yes.
First off, I started a home yoga practice, and I was wondering who I could call on for a yoga guide that could maybe help with sort of intuitive messages if I'm, not doing a position right or something like that. Sorry.
Archangel Michael, Buddha. You'd be surprised with Buddha. Also Yeshua. Now these are not techniques that you can learn, of course, in your media, but they would be great teachers.
Okay, very good. Second question is if my guides have any messages for me, specifically Clive. I had a pretty rough day yesterday, so if they have any messages, that would be good.
Yes, there are energies there to disconnect you from who you are. Yes, many tests were there also. Yes, that's either way. One moment. Yes, there are many entities there that were testing you. There's actually a gray energy around you also testing around those individuals that were bringing this test to you. I believe all that's settled down at this time. As for your message from your guide, you got through it. Not to worry, it will not happen anytime again. I would believe anytime soon. This is a great lesson for you to know more about the people that are around you, if that makes any sense.
Okay, so I did well? Like I passed the lesson? Or?
No, yeah, hard. Yes, but if you look at it that way, there might be more. But yes.
Oh, okay. So it was just a challenge, and I did pretty good.
Oh, yes.
Don't look into it too much.
Last thing you want to do is bring in more of that.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you so much, V.
If you think you have not been tested enough, more will come.
Oh,
You'd be
good to
surprised
know.
how
Okay.
yes. You say mission accomplished, and that is that.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Blessings.
All right, next is Angie.
Hi.
Greetings.
Greetings. Is that V? The name
Yes,
V?
V, yes.
Nice to meet you. I would just like to know, any new guides you assigned to me?
It seems like Yeshua. One moment. I'm hearing myself.
Yep.
Can you mute Angie?
One moment. Seems like Yeshua's around you quite a bit to assist you in just your work. As for a new guide, Raphael has been around you often to be much assistance. One moment. As for new guides, I don't see a new guide. If you're sensing that, you just have more of a crowd around you. More of your ancestors are around you. Egyptian ancestors. That might be what you are feeling.
Yeah, yes. Any messages at this time?
A moment. Interesting. A moment. Gathering data. I do see a gator species around you. It's not negative, it is positive. Yes, it is one of neutral energies, but very positive. We've had lifetimes with them and their species. I do not believe you were actually a gator being, but you delved with many of them. I do not believe you had a gator lifetime. I don't see that. But you do have many gator friends in your galactic connections. As for a message, they say you can channel them. They're very interested in connecting with you. One moment. Yes, yes. They have a humor also. They say they're very much like the canines. Yes, so maybe a little bit sharp around the edges a little bit, but they are very similar to your canine group. They are not on this world, this type of being. Some of your gators on your world are somewhat similar. As for they're not very vicious. Yes, they have to be to feed themselves, but mostly they're very playful. Of course, try doing that on this world. That is the message at this time.
Thank you very much.
Blessings.
Thank you.
Okay, next are Xgina's questions. And first one is, I don't know if this is true, but I have read that there are angels who can straighten out scoliosis. Have it in the lower part of my back, so if they could crack or stretch it, I become very happy and grateful.
Yes, but there's limitations to what they can do in your dimension. They have to. There's much where you have to. You can ask for assistance, yes. And to do this, you just ask for assistance with these angels. You have to call on one in particular. Raphael seems to be one that is a part of that Metatron. There is. Let me check it out. But you can heal yourself also. Just concentrate on that area. Allow the negativity to release from that area. You will feel a change. The chakra in that area, there is a chakra. Connect with it and release the negativity from that. That would bring much assistance to you. Activity around here.
And next question is it correct that the tall whites said to me that I do not trust them? I firmly believe that they appeared in an astral travel or picked me up. After that, I remember no more.
I believe you do trust them. It is just, you're still getting used to their energies, that is all. They do connect to you on astral. Yes, you are one of them. Interesting. This is a connection that you have had through several lifetimes, and you're reconnecting to them again. So feeling that you don't trust something is just it's because you're in this density level. It makes it quite difficult to reconnect. This is up to you to bring this connection to a more positive. I believe this will happen. In your astral connections, they are just getting you used to their energies, that is all. I believe you will start remembering more also when you feel more comfortable around them. Thank you. Blessings.
Okay, and next are Kathleen's questions. And hers are, I have been sensing a loved one close by. Do they have a message?
Moment. It does feel like a brother type of energy. This energy says to be cautious around those that you're around of what you tell them about what you are experiencing. As for what you are experiencing, as for your spiritual growth, many around you are not ready yet. And it'll bring fear to them and make them uncomfortable. They are not ready yet, but it does feel like you do wish to bring out more, but this is like some are not ready. It'd be best for you not to say anything, but it's up to you. Go by what you feel, because many will change eventually. This is the message at this time. And they love you, of course.
Okay. And our second one is, my dog will grumble a lot when you're channeling. Is she trying to communicate something?
Send energies. She's not just sending energies, but sending messages also. We know that one well. Thank you.
Okay. And next is Daniel.
Yes.
Hello.
Greetings.
Hi. My first question is, could you tell me more about the crab energies that I've been feeling around me as of late?
Yes, they are assisting you to connect to more of them, to understand more of their energies, to understand where they come from. The one that came through earlier was from Alpha Centauri. But there's many that you're connecting to is from Orion. And they can be teachers to you in your soul expansion you're going through right now. Many of them are partners, you can say, in your work.
Okay.
You know what I'm speaking of.
Awesome. Could you give me a name just in case?
One moment. One of them is. One moment. Samson is one. And that also goes to your biblical times. That kind of gives you an idea where that one came from.
Okay. Samson. Thank you.
Yes.
My second question is, the other day I tried to channel Lilith, and I felt like there was a lot of interference. Could you tell me more about that, and also if she has any messages for me?
That wasn't a reptilian reptilians that were them grays that were interfering with that message. They did not want you to bring that connection, because that would bring you two closer together. As for the message, yes, she's sharing her love with you. Because her message through you would be to others of how to connect with love, how to define it. Not necessarily needs to be defined, but how to connect, to assist others to connect with that love. There's more to it, but that is for now meaningful for this moment.
Okay. Next time if I try to channel her or any being and there's interference, how could I handle that?
I would just give it another shot. I do not see it interfering again to clear your chakras, but there's not a good real answer of how to interfere with this interference. To block this interference is no true answer at this time, it seems. Just to, I don't believe you'll have this blockage again. Let's put it that way.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yes, they were successful one time. I don't see them being successful the second time.
Oh, awesome, thank you.
Yes. I'll send this to you.
Next is Blue.
Hello.
Yes.
You are from Venus. Wow.
Yes.
I missed Venus a lot. I love to
Yes.
be there again and visit the planet and the people. I have a question about gosh, I forgot one of them. Okay, I'll take this one. I found a picture of a guy on our internet, and when I connected to the energies of this wizard being guy, I could feel that we had a lot of connections together. And so one day I just connected to his energies. He's talking to me a lot about wizard and magic and so on. And so suddenly a being appeared in front of us and said that he was a what is it called? An Akasha being.
Yes.
And he had all the informations and wisdom and everything about wizardry and magic in this world. And then a weird thing happened. My aura, my energy, the energy around me, it turned transparent black and got very strong. And this guy told me that my energy reacted to this Akasha being,
Yes.
to the magical energies in him. Can I ask what my connection is to this Akasha beings?
Well, yes, you have been an Akasha being.
Yeah, okay, I know that. Yeah, okay.
And to go into this, to connecting to you just to assist you in your remembrance, it does seem like, I believe other beings have told you this, you're preparing for your future of being more connected to these beings. Your time has not come yet, but you are on your way. You are going about it little by little, which is safe, which is smart to go about in that direction. This being will come through more clearly through you through channelings. It is just getting you prepared for his connections, that's all. Or he or she, who would like this be. And
Okay.
they're also bringing a clearing to you of your chakra systems so they can better connect with you, it seems.
Yes. Well, I'm aware of that. I have been an Akasha being, but it was like new to me too. The concept of an Akasha being was new for me.
Yes, it seems like just them being around seems to bring much healing to you just by appearing. It does bring back old memories in some regard, but also a healing to you and opening up more doors, it seems. Many doors.
Yes, that's great. And my second question, which I forgot, I can remember it.
I tell you this, that your Lemurian side is coming to life. And this being is assisting with this.
Yes.
You will see more of yourself as a Lemurian being.
Yes, they contacted me actually on that.
Yes.
Well, I forgot my question, so I will ask another one.
That isn't.
Yes, I came out of my body yesterday. After I did a moon meditation, I went outside and did a meditation with the moon and earth. And then when I came back and slept, I came out of my body very strongly. And then I was taken somewhere. It was a place. It felt like Antarctica, our Antarctica here. I don't know if it was that. And then I saw there was a place. It looked like flat mountains, and it seemed like a lot of people lived in these mountains because I could see from outside that it was it had kind of doors and windows, but it was made of sand. Everything was made of sandstone in a way. And I tried to enter this place, and then a voice of a female appeared in my head and spoke their language to me, tried to explain something to me, and then I came back to my body. Can you tell me what this place was and why it was shown to me?
This is a world that's similar to a Lemurian world, very similar to it, very Earth-like, as you can tell. It is to bring much healing to you, but also, as I said, to open up your gateways of your knowledge. You are a knowledge keeper. You are aware of that, and they are slowly letting you know of your place here on Earth. It has not been quite revealed yet, it seems. But as it is revealed, you will go into more of your teaching state of teaching others to connect as you connect. And we see many young students around you.
Yeah, I have seen that.
In your older age, yes. And this is just the reason you went to this place is to just put you in a meditative state, to remember where you are from. The crystal beings are bringing much assistance to you as you are going to be as a very strong healer in your future time, or now if you wish to connect with that. But you're still gaining knowledge right now, it seems.
Yeah.
That is what I have.
Thank you. The crystals are also giving me a lot of information about crystal technologies here on Earth.
Yes.
Which is, okay.
Much is forbidden, as you can tell.
Yes,
and
I know.
Humanity is not ready for it. They have their mechanical devices. They prefer that for the time being.
And I'm very cautious with sharing them. Just
that is fine.
With everyone. Okay.
Yes, that is good. Most are not ready, as you can tell.
Yes.
Once you see more crystal beings in your reality, where others are connecting to them, then it'll be okay to reveal much of this. But until then, it's no purpose for it. Most won't believe it. Well, those around you will, but most of your humanity is far from that at this time.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Well, have a nice day, and maybe I'll see you in Venus someday.
Possibly soon.
Yes. See you.
Yes.
All right. Next is Miguel.
Hello, V.
Greetings.
Blessings.
Thank you. Yes.
My first question is, what is my past life connection with Michelle?
Many Arcturian lifetimes. Many. Dozens, actually. As a light body being, you can say you knew Michelle during the beginning of the Earth project. Before Earth was created, and afterwards you connected. But as an Arcturian, far from this place. You saw it from the distance, let's put it that way. You realize this world had many teachings. And you had to study it before incarnating here, as many do. But yes, this is where you had your connection with her. There are others, but that is the one that's the strongest at this time. You can say study partners if you want to go into that direction, to some degree.
I see. Thank you for that.
You can call it Earth observers.
A lot of Venetians do that, right?
We do that, yes. As Arcturian, you did that, but as our Venetian, that too, yes. Yes.
Thank you.
That is our task here, and to watch over our star seeds that are struggling at this time.
My second question is, are there any messages for me at this time?
Yes, your guide says there's very many difficulties around you at this time, but they say they will not last very long. Yes, there will be difficulties here and there, part of life's process, part of your learnings. Moment. And it's another way, what they say is give you another reason to meditate more, to relieve the stress. One moment. Yes, that'll be a great stress reliever. And also to let you know more about your past lives that will bring you much happiness and to give you more of an understanding of your incarnation. Also, I do see many feline lifetimes with you that have not been discovered yet that would bring you much happiness and also clarity to your time here on Earth. From what they are saying, they do have many unfinished business here, but you are working on it now. As for, I would not call it karma debt, but it is, there are different beings that are here. You will find them when needed and connect with them, have your experience with them, and move on. You have not connected with all of them. It seems like there's 3 more you need to connect to bring this world into its, you can say this incarnation into its climax, you can say, if that's a proper word for that, where you no longer feel like a need to reincarnate here. This is the best, for you it seems like the best place to connect with these different beings. Yes, these are feline beings you'll be connected to. To be human here, yes, of course, incarnate humans, but they had a lifetime with you as a feline, or much was not cleared up in these other feline lifetimes. And you might know them, there's 3 lifetimes. As for the gender of these people, you will know. When you connect to them, you'll have a feeling. They say it's unfinished business, just to keep it general. They'll go into it later with you. Blessings. That was kind of intense, actually. That was very intense. Bring my energy.
Thank you. V, blessings. I'll send you some energies.
Thank you.
All right, next is Chrissy.
Hello, Chrissy.
Hello.
Yes.
Nice to talk to you.
Nice to talk to you.
And what's my connection with you?
Yes, it has not been cleared up, has it? Well, of course, you've not met me before. At least you don't think so. You have connections. I can't go into full detail here. You will connect to this in your dream state. Much has been coming through, as I can tell. Our connection is actually more of a reptilian connection. There are reptilians on our Venus world at one time. You are one of them, so was I. And there's some things I cannot go into detail. But we played a part on that world of self-discovery, let's put it that way. But on that world also we had incarnations as healers. And in this Earth's Egyptian time, you were a Venetian during your Egyptian times. You got at least one aspect there. You had several aspects, actually. One was a Venetian as a teacher that I was there with you. It was very short. It was not very long. Your human had very short attention spans then, too. But it went well, as far as I know.
But we were in Egypt. We were human, and then on the Venus we were reptilian.
On Egyptian time period, we were actually Venetians.
Oh, okay.
On Earth. In human form, of course.
In human form.
As teachers. Before, this is the time of your aliens were everywhere. And then we were not everywhere anymore. We disappeared, let's put it that way. For certain reasons.
Well, I've been doing the regressions and stuff just
Yes.
by myself, and so I have a question about one that I have resistance toward. So I'm with James Casbolt. I don't
Yes.
know who you. And so anyway, I asked him to be with me on this. For some reason, I forgot right now. But we're going down the stairs, and I have resistance to go all the way down because it's like a black. It's just dark. And he tells me, "Come on," and tries to take my hand that he'll go with me down there, and he's already down most of the stairs. But I put off going down there and finishing the regression. Can you help me with that?
As you went down the stairs and what happened there, or give some insight to that.
Just kind of like what's down there in the dark hallway, because it's like looks like a hospital that's the lights are turned out.
Yes, that is not for live audience, but it is of a Anunnaki energies. Yes, I believe you've been connecting to that recently. It is James Casbolt is a brother of yours in another lifetime. He's here as an assistant as we're your awakening process. It's an Anunnaki lifetime you're connecting with? Yes, it is Anunnaki. Yes, Anunnaki, but it goes into so many different worlds. It goes into Venus, many on this solar system, your Mars, Uranus, yes, many energies there. It is a place that goes to many different worlds that you are. This should come in through more clearly now, knowing this.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes into your black projects also, that where you are. It seems like the reason why it's a dark room is because you're connecting to your shadow governments also that connect to places. And how you have a place there, I believe you are aware of, that you are aware of what they are doing to some degree. Did you have an aspect there?
Mm-hmm.
That makes any sense to you?
Yeah.
Yes, the super soldier program you brought up. Well,
Yes.
this, you are connected, your aspect is connecting to you to this information. Partially, it seems like it's part of what's going on in your world awakening that's occurring at this time, at slow pace. And you're being introduced to it seems. That makes sense to you.
Yeah, my dreams are more different lately.
Yes. Yes. It is what you are seeing is many of these worlds are opening up. Ivan's been through it, others have also. These other worlds are opening up as your world goes into its awakening. So you're going to see more. I believe this will make pretty much assistance to this. And your shadow, they call it. You can call it whatever you wish. Your shadow elites are aware of it. They see that will be sometime in their future where it'll become a problem. Right now, they don't really care from what it seems. But they are aware of there will be signs of their, I would not say demise, but their lack of control. That makes sense. Believe that.
Thank you. Much love to you.
Much love.
Okay, next is Emmy's question. And her first one is, if I can get to it. Okay. Message for me from the Galactic Federation of Light and Spirit Family.
One moment. There's another being here. One moment. I might have to be leaving soon. If I do, blessings. Greetings. I'm Archangel Michael. There's many things here that I wish to come through, but seem to be appropriate for my energies to connect. As to answer your question, a moment. From your Galactic Federation light, what we give you from your guides instead? That seems to be most appropriate at this time. Yes, you are connecting more to your Galactic Federation of Light. You are connecting more to your alien families, it seems. But much of it has not been mentioned for good reason, because you have to be in this density level. It seems like when you connect to them, you go away on a couch. You say, glad I'm here for this short time. It seems like you connect with them as much as you can. This is why you leave your body as much as you possibly can, allowed to. It seems like also you are leaving those limits. You are adding limits or exceeding the limits, but it is okay. Because it seems like you are spending much time in another dimension, for sure. Nothing wrong with that. But also you are allowing other beings to connect to you. As for the alien, as for these channelers for your radio show, you'll be connecting more to new ones that you've never heard of. That'll bring much clarity to them and others. You're already on this path, and more will be open. Blessings.
Okay. And our next one is messages for my Eddie and her husband, Angel.
This is for Eddie and her husband, Angel?
Yeah.
They do have messages, but not for the public ear. No, this group is not ready for that. Thank you.
Okay. And next is Peter's questions, and his questions are, I feel the need to raise my vibration, and I am doing so. I am hoping that I can talk more clearly to spirit soon. I do get images, but I want to be able to have a discussion with them. So any messages to help this connection to spirit, and can I have a timeline on this?
But the answers are all with you. Yes, being persistent is fine, but this will all come through when it needs to. It seems like you are pushing yourself a little bit too much. I would say advice to give yourself a break, but remember, you cannot force spirits. That is a human thing to do. But you just take it easy on yourself. The more take it easy on yourself, the better. The more of the messages will come through more clear. Yes, to meditate. Yes. Meditate will connect you more with spirits. To take it easy yourself, relax. The more relaxed you are, the better. These messages to come through clearly to you. Yes, you're adding tension to it by being, as for wishing for a timeline. Allow it to come through when it is ready to come through. No timeline can be said. You can see that, but you have to slow down first. Thank you.
Okay. And the next question is, any messages for him?
Well, technically that was a message, but message from your guides also to take it easy on yourself. Take a break from spirits. Meditate is good, but not to make it a challenge for you. Just enjoy this connection. You're making it into more of a marathon to a certain degree. To just go with the flow is the best word. Message for that. But meditation is the key. Yes, I realize you do that, but still, to add a timeline to it does kind of ruin the fun to some degree, doesn't it? But as for connecting, just allow spirit to work its magic.
Okay. And next is Sandia's question. Do I have any general messages?
Yes, there's a reptilian presence around you, not negative. It's a teacher. And this reptilian is a neutral being, but also of a light being. Name of Reginald. That is an odd name for a reptilian, but it is. He has another galactic name, but he'll give it. It is assisting you, yes, with your children, as for direction, but as for your spiritual directions, as for your galactic knowledge, he's bringing much assistance to you. You will see him in your. I would say in your root chakra, if you do a meditation there, he will show. To make more clarity. You do have a past life with him, but he's more of a teacher now. He was not exactly the most. He's learned a lot, let's put it that. And he's a reptilian with a lot of snake-like energies, where you have many Naga lifetimes. And he will help you bring those Naga lifetimes to understand it more. Thank you.
Okay. And our next one is, what energies does my daughter, Maddie, carry with her in this lifetime? Much love and gratitude.
Palladian. Palladian, some Syrian, but mostly Palladian. She is there also to balance the earth, as many are here to do. And I do see a lot of teaching energy around her also. As a grand, you are all teachers, but I do see her as a profession. If she wished to go in that direction, it is very powerful with her. I will leave you with that.
Okay, thank you. And next is Amy's questions. And her questions are, can you ask which spirits reside in my home? Do they come and go, or are they bound here? Thank you.
They come and go. The archangels around you, yes, you have been attracting many other spirits, yes, of some of the lower vibrations with nothing to worry about. They come and go. They do have messages for you. As for, they're just seeing what you are doing, and some of them actually you knew in other lifetimes. They don't understand that, though. And these are like your ghost spirits. I do see a grandmother being around you that's very sending you energy constantly, sending you love. That is all I have for you.
Okay, and next are Kimberly's questions. I am wondering if I have past lives with my friend Sultan.
Yes. One moment. But those are more reptilian lifetimes. I believe she might even notice that with him. But she was more of a Palladian being, but he was very reptilian. As for human lifetimes, at this time the galactic is the strongest at this time. And I will, as for the relationship there, I will leave that for them to figure out.
All right. And next one is my Sasquatch family protecting my family right now? I feel like they're telling me to be careful and that they are protecting from the negative person here.
Oh, yes. Yes, it does seem like they also have a song to keep that interesting. A song to keep that negative person away. It's like a chant. But yes, you are very well protected. it feels like they are giving that other being something to do. Let's put it that way.
Okay, next is Stephen.
Hello, Archangel Raphael.
Yes.
Much love.
This is Michael, not Raphael.
Oh, I'm sorry, Archangel Michael. I was just wondering, I've had a couple of dreams with an actor, I believe. His name's James Franco. And the first time he gave me a tour of his house, I played poker a little bit, and on a couple tables in his house, and then we separately played a game, and then I lost, and then he showed me all around his house. Had a lot of art everywhere, very beautiful. And then he took me to a corner, and there's like a dresser-like thing, and there's a blanket wasn't nothing there. He asked me what do I think I should put there, and I mentioned like a flask with 2 X's on it, like a water flask, an old-timey one. And then I had another dream like a day or two ago where I went to his house again, and in the backyard he had a deer. There's a deer in his backyard, and I petted the deer. And he also, the first one, he had a couple of dogs, a white dog and a real big dog, and the other two, there's like ants all over my hands at that time. But the second dream, I petted his deer, and then he was inside the house with a girl, and they were in like a dark, deep purple silk robe. And then he saw us, and we went to his front door and greetings, and just said hello and everything. I was wondering what my connection is, if I have one with that person.
Yes, you are a father-like, I would say, yes, a father-like influence on this person. And he's showing you his accomplishments. He has turned his ways around. He was not always that way, and he has shaped himself up. So, not to say you were actually his father, but you were a mentor, you can say, through many past lives. Many lifetimes with him. That is all I have for that.
Sweet, thank you. And I've noticed that a lot of Alpha Centaurians have been coming through, the crab and various other beings. And I was wondering if my family aspects of the Alpha Centaurians have a message for me, a connection.
Yes, well, what is going on is they're opening up a bridge from their world, their galaxy, to this one. And the message to you and others, but to you, interesting. In Alpha Centauri, you were a moon-like being, a humanoid being, but very connected to the moon. And you were I would say, a watcher of Alpha Centauri, one of the watchers that was there, but a protector of the moon, of a particular planet. It was an Earth-like planet. The name I get for that world, you're going to find this. The name of it is Story, is what it's called. The Alpha Centauri planet. And you were a moon being there protecting the moon. You can say you were the moon in many ways, but you were more of an energy with the moon. Because you realize the moon is very important to worlds. And in this connection in Alpha Centauri, you saw everything. And seeing everything, you are bringing that energy into this reality. The love that you have for yourself, you're sharing that with others. And others are wanting that from you. They're not aware they are wanting that from you, though. So you have learned many lessons there. It was a peaceful lifetime, and you brought that incarnation here to teach others. Just by being who you are, they are learning from you, not aware of it.
Thank you so much for that info.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And next are Julie's questions. And her first one is, I had a vision of a wizard inviting me to this temple. What was that about?
because there's much more to come. That is why. It is not being mentioned what it is, but you are getting closer to what you are looking for. As for a spiritual awareness, as for a knowing of who you are getting closer to that. And this wizard being, you're connected to many wizard beings. And you are yourself a wizard. Just to give you an idea.
Okay. The next one is, any messages for her?
For Julie. From your higher self, there's more to come. That's the message from your higher self. Connection with your mother is very strong. You were her mother. You were also her father in other lifetimes also. And then this mother-father lifetime you had with your mother, much has not been being finished. And this is why you have another incarnation with her. But it seems like you are finally having clarity as for a closure with this person. That is the message for the moment. Blessings.
And next is Mark.
Yep. Hi, Mike.
Crazy.
I gave you permission to make a positive connection with me.
Thank you.
Can you watch if any entity have message for me today?
Yes, there's an angel around you by the name of Marcel. It's a female. She says she's your protector. She's aligning your chakras. As for you're going through a cleanse at this time of soul awareness. One moment. You're very connected to the dragon people, as you're aware of, also the dinosaur people.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll be making this connection between the two of them shortly, as for your place with both of them. It seems like you had a karmatic debt with your dragon beings. And in this lifetime, you are clearing much of that up. You are understanding more of it. That was not, yes, it was not, it was a difficult lifetime you had as one of those beings, as a dragon being. But not to go into detail here. But you're going through a cleansing of that lifetime. But that cannot be mentioned at this time, the details of that.
Okay. And second thing is September 13, near the end of my dream time, I drew on a blackboard in the dream kind of entity with wings. And the entity looked like split water in two pieces. He was in the middle of this water split. And can you connect to this and give me more information?
As for this water,
yeah, it's the dream time. It's a dream I drew on a blackboard entity with wings, and he split the water in two.
One moment. That also is connected to the dragon, a dragon species. This is more of a humanoid incarnation, though, but very connected to the dragon. What they are, the reason for the split is a message to you that they're gathering more data for you, not for public consumption not at this time. But much of it will be coming through. One moment. You have many connections to Saturn. I don't believe you are aware of. And that Saturn, there's Saturn incarnations. You're going to go through a cleanse of that shortly. there was much conflict in those lifetimes. It's just not. It is similar in some ways to this world. They brought some of their karma here. And you're here to bring that information out to others in the future time, which is not too far away. Your Saturn connection is very strong.
I forget to mention the name of Demea. I will type it to be sure. What's come around the same time. It's linked with this this stream time, or is it completely something different? Demea.
That is something different.
Okay. Thank you very much for this.
Yes. Blessings.
Bye.
Okay. Next are MT's question, and her first one is, any messages for her?
Yes, you're going through a soul reflection at this time. A soul understanding also. The angels have been connecting with you, but you have not heard their message. But you have many angel incarnations, and you will believe, I will believe you will start connecting with that soon. That will bring much soul reflection, but also much healing that is much needed to give you also much understanding in this incarnation. Also a closure to this incarnation also, meaning without having to reincarnate again. Many are here on that path. Thank you.
Her next one is, who is around her at this time?
Many fairy beings at this time. Frog people. The fairies are very strong with you at this. Very strong. There's 4 of them. Very tall fairies around at this time. Yes. I will leave you with that. Thank you.
Okay. And next is, Terrence.
Yes, hello, Michael. Can you give me any messages or guidance?
To carry on, to not worry about what others think. That is the main one. To carry on, to be who you are, to not worry. You can call your life in many ways a rebirth. And in this rebirth, you are gaining strength. I see you as a very, I'd say you're not strong. You are very powerful at this time. I see you, as you understand your place here, you will become even stronger. A message from your guides. Be patient also with this strength. Meaning it will not come all at once, but will come gradually. As you meditate, as you know more of your surroundings, understand your place here, you're very sensitive. You're also gaining more knowledge of your galactic connections. They have to be vague, but you are just, I believe you have some understanding to some of this.
Thank you. My second question is, what is the name or names of the Larans that are trying to connect to me?
One calls himself Clifton to connect your earth energies. Another one calls himself Mars. Both of these are male, as you can tell. Oh, this is one more here. They're not speaking. That is all I have for you at this time.
Well, thank you so much.
Okay, next is Michelle.
Good evening, Michael. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Excellent. Much love. Do you have a message for me? Me personally.
I want you to cheer up. Leave the stress at the door. Love thyself more.
Okay.
Love thyself, not worry about it. The rest of the world can wait outside.
All right.
So if you need time for yourself, take that time. The rest of the world will survive without you.
All right. Great. I'm curious. As much as I love you, I also love other ascended masters and archangels. I'm curious about my connection to Ish, if I have one. I just have a deep love for Ish.
We've had many incarnations with him. Reptilian, yes. But you were much his teacher many lifetimes. And you're just... Much of what he is saying is things you've told him in other lifetimes. Understand also, my opinion, you're much stronger than he is. He is strong, but not as strong as you. You're actually very strong. You might not feel that sometimes, but you are. And you've been through incarnations that he would never go through. And so you have many things to teach. And you will eventually connect to him again in another incarnation and be... As a ascended master, yes. I see that. If you wish to go in that direction, of course.
Of course. Thank
Yes,
you.
yes, stress-free. Yes, I see that written all over you. Yes, good, very good. But yes, it is good. The reason you're connecting, because he's saying a lot of things you said to him, and so it's resonating so much. But he's also awakening those things that have been forgotten. That's all.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, next are trans questions. And first one is, I had a car accident yesterday. Did I leave my body just before the accident?
Yes. And it is also a part of your awakening process of that you are transmuting. I'm not sure if that's a proper word for it, but you are transforming spiritually, and it's just to give you a nod that you're in the right direction. I know that's not exactly the best way of doing that, but you ask for a sign, now you have one. If you're asking for one, put either way, there's one.
Okay, and her next one is, why did I attract the accident?
I believe I just answered that. Is just that you ask for a sign of if you're going in the right direction. Not to say that you are crashing into someone and you're going in the wrong direction. It's actually a sign that you are going in the right direction. During this, accident, you will heal quickly. I do see that, and you will have a better understanding of it because you're going to more of a higher density, where these things do not matter so much. You will not let it affect you as I would call it, a 3D reality. You will not let these 3D things bother you much. It's also a test, but the test I believe you will pass with flying colors because you'll not let it depress you. And you will learn from this lessons and move on and become stronger instead of allowing it to pull you down. I don't see it doing that either anyway, but your abilities are increasing more than you realize. Thank you.
Okay, and next question is for Jessica. Have I met my current love in a past life before?
One moment. Yes, but there are Nordic lifetimes, yes. Go into details. There were Roman like lifetimes, but it was not in Rome. But there were Nordic lifetimes in a Roman type of atmosphere. Thank you. That on this world.
Okay. And next one is, what are me and my past life and her past lives? What are our deepest connections from our past life, or what are our past lives like together? We're best friends right now, but
as for you and Jessica,
yeah.
Reptilian lifetimes, but insectoid lifetimes, amphibian lifetimes. I understand amphibian lifetimes doesn't about mean, yes, they have webbed feet, but it was more of a humanoid experience where you looked more human than you did amphibious. So in that regard, it was actually pretty joyous lifetimes, actually. Yeah, civilization, not like this, but civilization. And lifetimes on Mars. 2 lifetimes on Mars. There's more, but that is all for right now. Blessings.
Yeah, thank you. And next is Nick.
Blessings, Archangel Michael. Thank you again for all of your help and all of the connecting that we've done. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Just a couple of quick questions. First question I have is, how am I doing on my manifesting work and attracting work in regards to my business?
It is going well. It's not as fast as you might hope it to, but it is going well. You have to give the world a chance to move. I believe you are. It will take time, but you are doing well. It does take time for these type of things to get on their feet. Let's put it that way.
Does it help when I go into nature, or when I go to the beach and do the Reiki manifestations? Is that making a difference?
That is helping, but realize action from you helps the most. As for movement, as for speaking to others and communicating, doing what you're saying does help, but also inspires new ideas within the mind to do different things, to network, connect.
Understood. Yeah, that's what's really been coming in the last day or two.
Yes.
In regards to the networking aspect. Thank you for that.
Yes.
Any messages from Spirit? Anything else for me at this time?
Yes, you're going in the right direction. Take time for yourself, but you realize what you want is on your mind constantly, which is healthy. But give yourself a break also. You don't want to wear yourself out. Manifesting all of this. You will manifest it even without concentrating on it. It's still in a manifestation mode. Basically, the message from Spirit is to take it easy, but you are on the right track, though.
I appreciate that, Archangel Michael. Blessings. Thank you very much.
Blessings. Is there anything else?
Nope, that's the end of the questions. Thank you very much.
Very good. Much love to you all.
Much love.
Much healing and soul reflection, but also a positive experience here.
Much love.
Earth plane. Much love to you. Greetings all. So I'd like to do a blessing.
Sure. Namaste.
Namaste. Yes.
Thank you, Ivan.
Yeah. Much love, everyone. Thank you. All right, that's it for tonight, and video chat questions after this. And the next webinar is tomorrow, so much fun.